Hello clients, friends, and guests. Welcome back to Near Apogee Consulting. I am Jo Beck with the Client Advocate here. In our world that is today filled with a lot of noise and promises, how do you find an honest vendor when you're looking to partner with someone for your next project? This is something that we really care passionately about here at Near Apogee because we don't want to be partnering with people who aren't a good fit for us either. We recently had an experience with an app developer where we had a great conversation with them and then mutually decided this wasn't the best fit because of what we were looking to specialize in and what they were looking for. And this sparked an internal dialogue about what it's like to have an honest conversation in today's business world, and that is the topic for today's video. Allow me to bring you back in time for just a moment to the days before the internet, where referrals were based on word of mouth, where you actually knew people face to face, oftentimes before business was done. Those days are long gone, and now if you log on to Google, you can search for whatever you're looking for, maybe software developer, and you will find hundreds of thousands of results. So how do you find someone who really fits you amongst all those noise? What are some good questions to ask? First thing we would always recommend doing is looking at values alignment. You obviously know your own values and the values of your company. If you are considering a vendor, check them out. Dig into their website, dig into their social media presence, and see if those values actually align. Core values, mission statement, vision, are those all in line with what your project needs? Next is something I think we could all use more of is listen to your gut. If something doesn't feel right in values alignment or an initial conversation, don't be afraid to ask questions or to move on to the next interview, to move on to the next vendor. A good match is vital for a great project to be accomplished and for your sanity during that project. During the first conversation, have an honest dialogue about collaboration platforms and what tools they use. Will they be using a project manager? What project management tools do they use? How will they be sending you updates? How do they prefer to be communicated with? They'll probably ask you what expectations you have of them, but I recommend asking the same question right back. You know, what expectations as a company do they have from you as their customer? Thinking longer than short term. I think it's easy to make decisions based on price or other simple factors if we're looking down the road only a turn or two. But long term, do you feel like this vendor fits with your culture, fits with your goals, fits with your vision and what you're looking to accomplish? Or on the other hand, is this a transactional situation where you need one thing from one vendor and then you should be good to go? A quick story time that I referenced in the beginning of this video. A couple weeks ago, we were connected to a fantastic startup. We had a great conversation with them. We were very excited to hear about what they were doing because I honestly think it has the capability to change the world, as many cool startups do right now. However, as we further discussed, we realized that they were in need of a CTO, which is a Chief Technology Officer. And the more that the conversation evolved, we realized that what we would be suggesting, what we believe would be best for the direction of their company for what we specialize in, would push them in a direction that a CTO would probably be necessary to be on board to continue those conversations for. So we brought up that concern, they agreed, they were on board, and we mutually decided that, you know what, let's keep an eye out for a CTO for you guys and refer them over to you if we feel like they could be a good fit for you. Let's keep this conversation going. And we ended the call on great terms. We're still in communication with them, but we didn't push for that deal because we knew that we couldn't be the best vendor for them in that situation at that time. I truly believe that honest communication and honest conversations about capabilities and values are so important. We are really looking forward to connecting with them when a new CTO is in place, but that time isn't just yet, so we're not going to push for that project until they're ready for it. We strongly believe that a good vendor will point out when they're not a good fit, and that's something that we look for in our vendors. We want to make sure that they're honest with us about their capabilities, and that's something that we would like to share with you as well. As a quick recap, a vendor who is good for you, good for your project, is going to be honest about their capabilities, is going to be honest about what they need from you. They're going to be upfront about the tools that they're using, the project management, the communication that they expect, what they can actually handle, and their values are going to be in alignment with yours. Here at Near Apogee Consulting, we work with small and medium-sized businesses to develop tools, web and mobile applications to make their businesses run the best that they possibly can. We optimize businesses and we help you do more with less. If that's something you're interested in starting a conversation about, we would love to hear from you. Feel free to reach out to us at our website listed right here, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next video.